name's Alan Combies. I'm a certified hypnotherapist and meridian tapping specialist and life coach. And in this video, I'm going to share with you the 2 reasons why you are not attracting the wealth that you desire in your life. Now, when it comes to attracting wealth and abundance, I have found in my coaching that there's really only 2 reasons. They can be subcategorized and sort of split apart, but really the fundamental reasons are: 1, you don't believe that you're capable of it. In other words, you might get an idea, but your subconscious mind will sort of stifle or put out that idea at birth because you have subconscious programming that says you're not capable of doing that, whatever it may be. The second reason is that you have limiting beliefs around money. And these typically surface as money is the root of all evil, only mean people have money, rich people are greedy, things like that. If you find yourself driving down the street and cursing at people in mansions, or watching the news and feeling that all the people that you see and that live in luxury are not deserving of it, then that's a reflection of how you feel about money, and you will never attract wealth into your life if that is what you are thinking and feeling. So when it comes down to how to get around these beliefs and how to begin attracting wealth into your life, if that is what you want, then we just need to think about, we need to sort of reframe how we view ourselves and how we view money. Now, there's a simple sort of formula I use as a basis for most of my change work, and that formula can be summed up as: what you think about, you bring about. Now, what I'd like to do is, you've probably heard that before, but what I'd like to do is go into it a little bit deeper for you, so that you might understand it on another level. Went to Staples today and bought a new board. What do you think? So what I want to share with you is that statement: what you think about, you bring about. But let's talk about that again in a little more detail. You can break it down like this: your thoughts, right, create feelings in your body. Okay, does that make sense? Now, these feelings can be either positive, right, or negative. Now, those feelings, notice the thought is neutral. The thought can be the past, the present, the future. It really doesn't matter. But what matters is, what is the feeling that is being generated by that thought? Now, those feelings are going to cause you to take some sort of action. We are always in motion. Even if you're eating potato chips on the couch watching TV, you're in motion. So you can't not take action. But what determines that action is those feelings that you have. The actions that you take determine your results. I like to remember this little thing as an acronym: TFAR. I don't know. Maybe that'll help you. But anyway, look at how this is broken down. Your thoughts create feelings, either positive or negative, which create your actions. And this is something that is always left out of a lot of self-help programs, is that there is action, but that action can be either difficult or it can be inspiring and feel good. So as you look at this, what is your number 1 priority? It's really to feel good, right? Because when you feel good, do you get good results or bad results? You get good results. If you feel bad, what kind of results do you think you'll get? Now, the good news is that these results may or may not be your desired outcome. but what they can be is feedback to the world around you and to how you are feeling. So as we look at this, if we have a desire, let's say we have a desire to make money, right? And so we put thought on that money. And that thought is going to create feelings. Now, if we think about money and all of a sudden we think, oh yeah, money, boy, that would be great. Sure would be great to have some money. But I could never do it. You know, how am I going to make more money? I already work 50 hours a week. How would I do? What could I possibly do? My boss will never give me a raise. I'm just not capable of it. Is that a positive thought or is that a negative thought? Right. So what do you think your actions are going to be? Probably the same thing that you've been doing over and over again. Getting up every morning, going to a job that you don't like, and just sort of going in this loop here. So in essence, you could almost take this and loop it around like this. Thoughts, feelings, actions, results. And so this will be moving around and around because your results, or the feedback that you get, is going to cause you to think different thoughts, isn't it? Does that make sense? Now, what determines on whether the spiral goes up or down is determined upon those feelings. So your only job is to feel good. It's to feel good about whatever you are thinking about. Now the problem is, when we get locked in these patterns of thought, right, in these circles of thought, you have thought, feelings, actions, results, and particularly when we get caught in this downward spiral, right, what happens is we just begin creating more and more of the same, and we get the same results, and sometimes they get even worse. So what we want to do, this is all fine and good, right, but what do we do? How do we break this pattern of thought, and begin attracting our desires? Well, in the next video, I'm going to share with you a technique that I use and that I use on my clients that works extremely well for this process. It's something that's very easy to use, and with all my clients, my number one goal is to teach them, number one, the basics of how your mind works, and number two, how to use this very simple process in a way that will free you up, in a way that will allow you to take action based on inspired ideas so that you can move forward, because that's your number one goal, right? We feel good as human beings when you are moving forward. Great. So in the next video, I'll be sharing with you this technique, and I'm really excited. I hope you are excited as well.